everybody, and welcome to American Truck Simulator Episode 11. And this is a very special episode, at least it is for me. I got to meet up with a subscriber friend of mine back on October 31st, Mr. Farmer Craig. So we had a great visit, and we chatted for darn near 3 hours or maybe a little bit more, and we had a blast doing it. So I'm going to dedicate this episode to good old Farmer Craig, and I have some real-life footage to share with you, and I'm going to be inserting that at certain points of the video, so I hope you enjoy that. So what I attempted to do here is, as you see on the left, that's his truck in real life, and on the right is my mock-up that I did in-game. So I did remove the company branding off his truck and all that because the YouTube world doesn't need to see that, and that worked out well because it made the in-game model match up better. I did the best I could with the reefer. They didn't have his cooling unit in the game, so I did the best I could and matched it close as I can. So why don't we go ahead and we'll hop into game and we'll have a look at the truck and then get started. One thing I didn't know going into this, because I had talked to him after the fact, his truck is kind of one of a kind as far as he knows because it's an 18-speed automatic. Now, I just took a guess, and I thought, this model of Peterbilt would commonly be a 13-speed, so I have a 13-speed manual transmission. So strap in and relax and sit back. We have a long, grueling drive to get to our pickup destination. Hold on to your seats. Here we are, right across the street. So we're going to be picking up some fresh fruit, but he was hauling, I think, milk or dairy products, but I couldn't get a route with anything but yogurt that was like way out of the way. So we're just going to pull on over here, parallel park temporarily, and we're going to go inside and get the paperwork and our loading instructions because I know there's a change of shift coming here, so there's going to be a little bit of a wait, I was told. All right, mosey on up through the front door before they close for the day. Okay, so we were instructed to park at Bay 22 around the back here. So I'm going to go ahead and back in and position myself and have a sip of coffee and a little something to eat and wait for the guys to load the truck. So I'll be back with you in a bit. All right, so we're all loaded up. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to take a right out of the driveway here. At the end of the street, we're going to take a left. And then at the traffic light, take a right, and that's going to put us up on the 40. And once we get to the 40, we're going to motor until we hit the 93. And 93 is going to take us straight into Las Vegas and dead end at our destination, which is Eddie's, or if you have the Real Brands mod, it's changed to Walgreens. So what you're going to see here when we get to Eddie's, just briefly, there's two different parking spaces that Eddie's offers for your backing up pleasure. They're both in back of the building, but one of them is furthest from the back of the building near the fence line, and that's the easiest of the two. The second one, it's smack dab up against the back of the building, so you have to really snake that trailer hard around the back of the building. I'm not going to talk when I'm doing the backing up, just I'm going to have you pay attention and watch. If you're having a hard time doing that in cab, do keep an eye out, and I hope you'll learn something by watching that. All right, so I'm going to be quiet now and let you enjoy the rest of the ride, and I'll get back at you in a minute.
Pull ahead to the maximum warp.
right, well, my truck may be getting on to the 93, but I'm getting on to the 215 to go meet my buddy Craig.
Continue for 5 miles.
Here's hoping he doesn't smash me over the head with a tire iron and throw me in the back of his refrigerator truck. everybody. So here we are, and introducing the one and only Farmer Craig. I wasn't lying. I wasn't coming out to meet a woman in the parking lot. It's Farmer Craig. So we've had a great talk. We've been sitting here talking about everything from the Amish to making meat in the barn. You name it, we've talked about it. But there's one little interesting thing that he was talking about, and I said, we got to get this on film. So tell us how you got involved in Farming Simulator.
I was playing Farming Simulator on Android tablet, and another truck driver showed me the computer version, and next time I got home, I bought a computer, and I was hooked.
And here he was sitting here with a laptop and an Xbox controller. There's the controller. And what was he doing when I walked in the door? Playing Farming Simulator.
Yep.
And now I feel like a fool, because here he is with a $300 Dell laptop playing Farming Simulator, and it looks just as good as it ever looked. And I don't even want to tell you what I paid to play Farming Simulator on my computer, but that was definitely a fool's moment here for me. All right, well, thanks very much, Farmer Craig. And anything you want to say to people out there? Or
Hi, Mark.
There you go. So that little hi Mark was a tip of a hat to Mark DuPont. If I remember correctly, Mark DuPont was ribbing him and say he really doesn't exist. Farmer Craig's not real. So here he is in the flesh. And I gotta say, we talked about 3 hours or more. I had a fantastic time with him. He is one heck of a guy. He's got a great sense of humor. He's mellow, and the man's no dummy. He's pretty smart, and he's pretty funny too. So I had a really great visit with him, and I hope we can do it again someday. So thank you very much, Craig. It was an absolute pleasure, and I really enjoyed that time. And speaking of enjoying time, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think down in the comments section, and say hello to Farmer Craig down there too. So until next time, please take great care of yourself, okay? And bye for now.